Hello everyone. So in our previous video we have learned about the rotation and revolution of the earth. Okay, so these are the two motions of the earth, that is rotation and revolution. Now in this video first of all we will discuss what the figure is. Okay, so look at this figure. This is the sun. Okay, it will spread its light in all four directions. Okay, so when look, this is the earth and this is its axis. This is the axis because earth is tilted at 66.5 degree. Okay, means it is making the angle of inclination at 66.5 degree. Okay, so look, whenever it's 22 December, okay, so this is the axis. Now look at this part. This part, it is closest to the sun. The axis, this axis, it is the closest part and it is the farthest part, and it is the closest part. Okay, so means this is Tropic of Cancer. Okay, above part this, and this is Tropic of Capricorn. So Tropic of Capricorn will receive direct sunlight. Tropic of Capricorn. Okay, so this will cause the winter in northern hemisphere. Okay, winter in the northern hemisphere because the sun rays are falling directly on the southern hemisphere. Okay, so as we move from 22 December to 21st March, now look, this is the southern hemisphere. Okay, so here also the same will happen. Means this is the spring part. Throughout this spring season we will be facing continuously waterfall on the earth. Okay, so now when we move from 21st March to 21st June, means the date which is today is 21st June 2020. So today we are facing, means look, this is the closest part, this will be the closest part, and this is the farthest part. So the sun will fall, the sunlight will fall directly on the northern hemisphere. Okay, northern hemisphere. So the summer is in northern hemisphere and winter is in southern hemisphere. Okay, summer is in northern hemisphere and winter is in southern hemisphere. Okay, means the countries which are on southern hemisphere are going through the winter season. Okay, and we are in northern hemisphere, so we are facing the summer here. Okay, this is the summer season in our India. Okay, so this is the continuously revolution and rotation simultaneously of the earth with respect to sun. Okay, so this is the solstice, means whenever it is winter solstice, means the sun rays will directly fall on Tropic of Capricorn. Means whenever the earth is in winter solstice, there will be summer in southern hemisphere, and whenever the earth is in summer solstice, the summer is in northern hemisphere. Okay, so now so look at the figure, you will see that on 21st June at northern hemisphere is tilted towards the sun. Okay, so this is tilted towards the sun, this is sun, and it is tilted in this way. So this part is closest and this part is farthest. Okay, so it will receive more sunlight from sun. Okay, so look, this part, this is the northern hemisphere and this is the southern hemisphere. So summer is in northern hemisphere here. Okay, and winter is in southern hemisphere. Now if we talk about winter solstice, so this is the imaginary axis. So this is the closest part to the sun and this is the farthest part to the sun. So it will absorb, or the sunlight will fall directly on Tropic of Capricorn. Okay, means the summer in southern hemisphere. Okay, now the North Pole is inclined towards the sun and the places beyond the Arctic Circle experience continuous daylight for about 6 months. Okay, Since a large portion of the northern hemisphere is getting light from the sun, it is summer in the region north of the equator. This I have already discussed with you. Now this is the important one, that the longest day and the shortest night at these places occurs on 21st June. Means today it is the longest day and the night is going to be the shortest night. Okay, at this time in the southern hemisphere all these conditions are reversed. We are talking about northern hemisphere. So in northern hemisphere the day will be the longest day and the night will be the shortest night. Okay, but if we talk about southern hemisphere, so all these conditions are reversed there. Means the day is the shortest day in northern hemisphere, in southern hemisphere, and the night is going to be the longest night. Okay, so whenever this position have earth, so this position of the earth is called summer solstice. Okay, this position of earth is called summer solstice. Now on 22nd December the Tropic of Capricorn received the direct rays of the sun as the south pole is tilted towards it. Okay, so as the sun falls vertically on the Tropic of Capricorn, that is 23.5 degrees south, okay, a larger portion of southern hemisphere gets light. Means maximum part of this southern hemisphere will receive the light. Okay, so the summer will be there. Therefore it is the summer in southern hemisphere with longer days and shorter nights. Okay, with longer days and shorter nights, and the reverse will happen in northern hemisphere. Means now the days in the northern hemisphere will be shorter and nights will be the longest nights. Okay, so this position of earth is called winter solstice. Okay, now do you know that Christmas is celebrated in Australia in the summer season? Okay, so why does it happen? Why the Australians celebrate Christmas in summer season? So bachcho, this is the assignment for you. You need to find the reason why Australians celebrate Christmas in summer season. Okay, why? This is the assignment for you. Now look, on 21st March and 23rd September direct rays of sun fall on the equator. Okay, on 21st March, remember these dates bachcho, these are the very important dates. 21st March and 23rd September the sunlight will directly fall on the equator. So the whole earth experience equal day and equal night. Okay, equal days and equal nights. Okay, so on 23rd September it is autumn season in the northern hemisphere and spring season in the southern hemisphere. The opposite is the case on 21st March. Means on 21st March the autumn season is in southern hemisphere and spring season is in northern hemisphere. Okay, so when it is spring in northern hemisphere, the autumn in southern hemisphere, thus you find that there are days and nights and the changes in the season because of rotation and revolution of the earth respectively. Okay, so rotation causes day and night and revolution causes changing of season. Okay, thank you.